much bigger role, didn't you, with Barbara or Deborah?
Yeah. Well, I wanted to do something with it. You know, exactly what you said. I mean, there's often, and it's happened a lot in my life, there's the girlfriend or the wife, and it's really, and this is really Michael's film. I mean, he is the Iceman. This is not the wife of the Iceman. This is the Iceman, and he's very, very brilliant. And I wasn't able to do the research that everyone else was doing because I couldn't listen to the very graphic violence that they were, that's on YouTube, the interviews, and I couldn't read the book because it would have affected how I think I would have played it much more fearful. And so I had to do this reverse thing where I had to plug my ears and remove all the pages that I wasn't in. And then I had this little family story. So I was even in denial as an actress that I was making a movie about this other whole part. I was just trying to work with the denial, which I think is something that a lot of us can relate to a much lesser degree, in terms of we all know people that, we find out later, have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or years later or have problems with alcohol or drugs that we maybe suspected, but we never asked because we don't want to know. And so I sort of related to that part, but I think for her to even be able to begin to acknowledge what was going on, she would have had to then take responsibility herself, which she could not do because she also had children. And it's important to remember too, at the time of the arrest, she was facing criminal charges, so she had to say she knew nothing. I personally think it would be impossible to know nothing. I think as women, we know, someone for 20 years, if they don't have an office and a phone number and you're doing their laundry, there had to have been some stuff. But it's interesting because I think the only person who will ever know is her, and she'll probably go to her deathbed knowing.
Gosh, it's fascinating.
Yeah.